Your blood is now mine. Give me up! You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon. Your blood.
It's locked, all right. Louise's father was determined to find and save her. It's locked. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
My domain, young ex.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to...
So my father really was looking after me. This man.
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor
I
isn't.
suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I
I
found...
must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. You should return to a...
Thank you for your sympathy, Doctor. But
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your...
I think I would remember.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is...
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a...
The pleasure is mine, I guess.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much.
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I don't know. I was born and raised in London. but I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you.
And what do you do, sir?
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city...
But what were you doing before?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the
Tell me more about why you want to leave.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once.
But why would you need this person's help?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer. And him.
What can you tell me about Alok?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long...
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening, sir. I am...
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to...
That's all you need to know.
What-
I suppose you're right.
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother,
May I ask what you're doing outside?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore.
No, I'm not.
Good for you. It's a good thing to have...
May I ask why you've not gone?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me?
He's older than me, I think. But the important...
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not...
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse?
Trap? And you think leaving?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what...
I'm afraid I'm not following you.
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
What can you tell me?
You should ask that question to my brother instead.
Do you need my...
I would appreciate some sunshine right now.
Goodbye.
Hello again.
Goodbye. Good evening, Mr.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu?
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider...
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all, Mor?
What can you tell me?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about?
For the time being, true kindness is the most...
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening, Mr. Baker. Do you need...
No.
Goodbye.
Hello again.
Goodbye for now.
I can't believe we are still waiting here. I can't remember the moment.
It's locked, all right.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you have not taken another life since your poor sister died.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a...
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
The Joker. A woman bent to obey and debase herself. A cruel gaze in the dark.
Can you read the...
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan.
Perhaps later. Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen. Who else? For a time,
Did they steal anything from you?
a personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters.
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years.
What do you make of Dr. Swan?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely... Good evening.
Is there anything you could tell?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several...
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Do you require medical...
I'm fine, thank you, John.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely... Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
I hope you can stay a little
It's
longer
locked.
this time.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had...
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health,
Have you not seen Carol since you returned?
so you're less afraid.
Some things never change. Carol is...
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price, especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be...
Why would her innocence...
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor...
What can you tell me about...
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have...
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Have you noticed anything in particular?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up?
Do you know...
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good man.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known...
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane.
May I look?
It's always a pleasure. I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
It's locked.
Good evening, sir. May I ask...
I'm conducting an investigation about...
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital.
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answer...
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir.
What can you tell me about...
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right. Without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the...
And what about the
We both know the situation is...
What are you really...
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply work to...
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to...
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
Does the name Fergal ring?
Of course it does. Fergal Bansha, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering more than 20 men with his bare hands. Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
Tell me all you know about that homicide.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the
How could different killers inflict the...
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies.
What are you
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No, but I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
What are you...
I have a miss...
Tell me...
She's a waitress. No.
Do you know anything in particular?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
Do you need medical...
I'm fine, thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doc.
It's locked, all right.
What has happened to the London that I knew? Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Too many murders to investigate them. But they will not be forgotten. Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's locked. Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny? It's locked, all right.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right. What is it you wish to ask?
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
I will become your maker.
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Let's move on then. But first, before you embrace immortality...
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will...
Answer me all the same.
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England...
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create...
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone...
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last! All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now, forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius...
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What?
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too...
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown...
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadows.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers?
She said she was your friend, and that she saw...
Lady Ashbury? You know...
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her...
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plan.
Wait!
I'm listening, but I do not...
Where is...
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with...
How did Elizabeth...
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated?
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many.
No time to lose, then.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady?
Yes.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon.
You really thought.
Elizabeth, I'm so...
It is also good to see you in these dark...
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the new...
No. I returned home.
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their...
Bridget. She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate...
Indeed, she has.
Once this is all over, I will study...
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum...
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year.
Aloysius Dawson is no more.
I imagine the Lord Red...
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the...
You did what you thought was right at the time.
Now I am assured of your safety.
Good. Now go, my dear. And return with good news, with the greatest haste.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Ultraviolet curtains and Ori talcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for one.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No! I'm trying to put an end to it. Just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. I know! Come on, if you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much? Prevails! Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. Show some style. Fight like a man. Yet the blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. take you down! I know! It hurts, doesn't it? Come on, Reed. Try something else. If you're so innocent... Freewind prevails! I know! It hurts, doesn't it? True light will cleanse you! Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much? We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country, in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
Look at it! Vicious bugger! Want some of this?
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
me.
We have to stop it! Die, vermin!
You traitor! Lord Vampyr was right to suspect kill you!
Filthy piece of shit! There's one of them! Watch yourself! We have to stop it! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Want some of that? Filthy piece of shit! Don't come closer. Steady, please. We've got one of them here. It's on him! It's on that leech is fast! This is Ascalon's doom. Die, traitor! Stupid beast!
Fucking beast!
Do you need...
Yeah.
So you can...
Fair enough, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
Foolish girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Listen to what the idiot had to say first.
I shall feel...
Do you need my...
I appreciate your
Goodbye.